What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Taya.
Hey.
And today we're on Superman and Lois, Season 2, Episode 14, World's War Bizzare. So Clark lost his powers thanks to Lucy. She listened to Allie and lured him there. Her dad also nearly got killed. He was drained. I'm tired of her character, honestly. Like, she never learns. She never listens. I feel like she'll listen after this, but truthfully, I keep giving her the benefit of the doubt, and she's just disappointing. I just don't like her character at all. She just hasn't even attempted to redeem herself. She just completely goes against her sister and her dad constantly. So I don't know what's going on with that. The Lana's family is a mess. They just everywhere this season, but they mostly been in the negative column for me. Like, I'm just not enjoying them this season. I mean, I don't know. They just all have done negative things, in my opinion. So it is what it is.
Except
I think
for the little sister,
right, and she barely gets screen time. But Lana's still being mayor. Dad's being a better dad than he was. And the daughter's just been out here singing and trying to get her name out there. But I mean, it is what it is. I can't remember too much. I know Natalie had suited up and teamed up with her dad. She did well. They saved Clark. But I'm pretty sure Allie and Bizarro Lana are about to come attack. I don't know exactly what their plan will be, but I don't know. Because she never finishes Clark off, so she clearly don't want him dead too much. I think she did send. Didn't she send Clark to, or somebody to kill him at the end? She ordered, like...
No, I think she said,
Lana, right?
Yeah, Lana.
And then she drained Evil Tauro, well, not Evil Tauro, Bizarro Tauro, and killed him, basically, and took his power. So, she's all-powerful, but I just don't know what she's going to do with this power. I don't know what her end game is. I mean, she wants to merge folks, but, like, you ain't really done much. Like, but then what does that mean? Like... You could have just been powerful on your role. Why we all got to be merged? And do we all get the same power if we merge? Or is she going to be the most powerful?
That's kind of dumb because we could just revolt.
Well, but they're all going to be the Bizarro side, her people. Even though...
Yeah, some of them don't like her.
True. But we're going to get into it. Full other reactions are available on Patreon.
Lois.
You back?
He looks so tired.
That was like the calmest opening ever. Even the music is calm. They're like, we chilling out this episode before we go crazy.
Or is a scene.
What?
I love when they can use it.
Oh, my dad.
It's the calm before the storm. Let them live in their phones.
Oh no.
No, it went reverse. The planets are merging.
Your dad's gonna be okay. According to the DoD, Allie completely drained your cells of all solar energy. It's gonna take some time.
No, something's wrong. The sun's not recharging me. I need to...
We have no
find
Kryptonian
out why.
cells.
Chester wants to fly in this thing. Wait, to the fortress? What if I lose control or I crash or something? I don't even know how to land.
Well,
And when we're down like this, I don't know if I can do it.
Do you even know the directions, bro?
I mean, I'm sure Clark can guide
Honey,
him.
it's
But
okay. Alright? You do not have to.
yeah, I wouldn't trust it.
We can have Sean Henry.
For real.
Oh, yeah. That makes more sense to ask. Yeah.
Really good to see you on your feet. Well, if it wasn't for you two, I wouldn't be, so you saved my life.
The world needs Superman. We were, just trying to learn how Allie steals powers.
That's actually why I stopped by. I'd like to know the same thing. And, if you're up for a little trip, I know someone who might be able to help us find out.
Mommy! Sweet, what's wrong?
You're so scary lady on TV.
One came out for us to do. Very shows Earth.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Last thing we need right now The new computer we can't afford.
They can't afford shit.
How's Superman?
They can't afford
Well, she's gonna be
employees. I'm
okay.
sick.
What does that mean? Is he still hurt?
I don't have all the details.
Fine, we'll just publish what we have. Wait, no. We both saw what Allie did. Okay, if she could do that to Superman, what chance do the rest of us have? It's our job to warn people.
It's not our job to create panic.
We don't get to curate the news.
What's a circle plus a square?
We can't determine how people will react. All we can do is report what we know.
Will the
And
Earth
we
be a
have to do
triangle?
it now.
Your cells have been severely damaged, altered by whatever power Allie Alston's inherited from the pendant. It means until they heal, so they can absorb energy at the rate you are accustomed, you will remain as you are now.
Can we do something to accelerate the process?
Right.
Anything?
How long will that take?
It's hard to be certain, but much like when you arrived here as an infant, your cells need time to adjust.
I didn't develop powers until I was 4. 4. There has to be a way to speed this up.
There has to.
Perhaps there's one, but it requires
Mother,
Not you cut.
intimate second.
mother.
You could die now.
Girl, just get to it. You disappeared. Sun turned red.
So now his
Cells really ain't going.
Yeah.
Yeah. They ain't charging up at all. School's canceled at this point.
Yeah, for real. I went outside this Sunday.
Ain't going outside today.
This is Marquette. I can't get to the phone right now.
Why's she calling?
Cause she know he's Superman. She wanna know what's going on. Why that crazy lady was on TV.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I know scientists are going crazy.
I don't know what they gonna do. He ain't got no powers. He can't heal. And she just cut off before she could even tell him how to heal. Like whatever the dangerous way is, we already know he'll take it. Or he'll risk it, but we don't even know what it is now. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Plus Lana, the evil Lana is still on her way. The only person that can stop her is, well, the Irons can. Natalie
This is
and
what we've been
John.
waiting for.
Yeah, they're gonna have to team up, and then if you add
No, I'm talking
Jordan
about
in the
Jordan.
mix.
I mean Jordan, yeah.
She is tough though. I still don't think he's to that level yet. Like he barely can fly, and he hasn't won a fight with a full-on Kryptonian. He couldn't even. Well, he did beat his brother. He's 50-50. She's a lot tougher than Bizarro Jonathan. So we'll see.
You word?
Satellite data is inconclusive.
Have you heard from Lucy?
She's with a team of analysts, fully cooperating. Truth is, she only knows what Allie told us.
She ripped Clark's solar reserves right out of his body, and now she's somehow using his energy to do exactly what she said she would do, merge the worlds.
We have no clue how to stop it.
That was an aggressive land. How he ain't break his legs?
There's nothing my mother can do. So what does that mean? Allie wins, game over?
Not yet. First step, we figure out what's going on.
Call
with
your
Everest.
cousin.
Nat and I can get up into the stratosphere, take some readings, learn everything we can.
Well, she probably
full
a weekend to
support
do
of the
it.
DOD,
So.
whatever you need, name it.
But it
Wait,
seems
wait,
like
wait.
it's more just a
We
plan.
might have a problem. Chrissy just
I'll
had a
bring it.
meeting with Lana. She wants to go public with everything she knows.
Damn it. I knew we shouldn't have brought her with us when we tracked Lucy down.
Actually, I think she's right.
Lois, she'll start a panic. And the DOD is putting out an official cover story any minute anyway.
We can't just lie to everyone this time, Sam.
Yes, we can. And until we find a
That's
solution,
not
we
right.
damn well better. Shut Chrissy down.
That's her boss. She the only one that worked there.
Hey, if you hear anything, you tell me or your dad. Got it?
We need one of them iron suits over here, please.
For real.
Got any more of them iron suits back there?
Sensors indicate that red sun is putting out less than 3% of the total solar radiance of our normal sun.
So what we're looking at is some kind of mirage?
No, it's real. And the energy output's growing fast.
What does
He
that
let you go
mean?
into space?
That's from another universe. One that's now phase shifting into our own.
If it keeps up with this pace, we don't have much time.
This is actually happening. Our world is combining with another. Have you talked to Superman about this? Is there anything he can do?
No, there isn't. Allie attacked him. And she stole his powers.
Is he okay?
He will be in time. But we can't count on him to save us.
Then why are you telling me all this? So I can play along with that cover story? Lie to everybody to help keep them calm?
Girl, can you listen before you start assuming stuff?
There have been moments in my life and in my career where I have withheld facts from people because I thought it would protect them more than it would hurt them. Sometimes that was the right thing to do and sometimes it wasn't. I am telling you all this so that you are armed with the truth. As mayor of this town and all the people in it whom you love, it's up to you to decide what to do with it.
I mean, you can tell them, but they're not like they can do anything.
Right.
Lana. Guess it is gonna be them two versing each other. Here we go.
She almost stomped him like a roach.
Good thing Jordan was standing right there and ready.
Mm-hmm.
They need to start keeping some kryptonite guns in the house. In this case, we would need a yellow kryptonite gun, but we need some weapons, some sonic devices, something like. We've been fighting too many Kryptonians.
Because Jonathan cannot be unprotected.
My main thing is Lois.
Oh,
She
yeah,
always
her
be
too.
in
I
danger.
forgot.
She don't got no weapons, no gun, no nothing. Like, that's what I was saying in the last reaction. Like, can we get her a weapon, please? Your dad was the head of the DOD, Department of Defense, and you ain't got no defense at home at all. But Superman, like, come on now. We need a weapon.
Stay away from my dad.
Oh!
Uh.
Dang.
Jordan! Stop! Stop! Take me.
I told you she was too good. There we go. The irons. Aren't you running? You always want to run.
Everyone okay?
No, I just got choked up.
How the hell do you merge people?
Best guess is it's complete subatomic recombination. From a subjective standpoint, if you merge, you die.
So how do we stop that?
You asked about a point of origin. From the data we gather, there's a distinctive energy flow. Seems to be coming from the Schuster mines.
Fine. Then let's just drop a few megatons of American muscle in there.
Well, the energy trail leads to the mines, but we scanned the area. There's no sign of anything with Allie's level of power in the tunnels.
So where the hell is she?
On the other side of the portal. In the space between worlds. She's using the power she stole from me to pull the two dimensions together.
We know what needs to be done. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna take her out.
No, we're gonna go in there and stop her together.
You shouldn't go.
What can I do to help?
Stay
Nothing.
here. Keep everyone calm.
Right. You just helped, bro.
Hey, you did everything you could, all right?
Without reaching out to any other heroes, those two are only
Godspeed,
hope.
you two.
And Jordan, he can't maintain flight.
I came as soon as I heard. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, except for almost letting Dad get killed.
That is not your fault.
Yeah, at least you have powers to help. Yeah, well, that almost makes it worse. You heard how Kara, she totally kicked my ass.
Jordan, it is not your job to protect your dad from people with powers.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing, because I can't. None of us can.
So I've been saying we need some weapons.
What am I supposed to do? I've never been like this.
You inspire me and the boys every day. And it's not because you can fly or because you're strong. It's because of your heart.
I don't want to give people false hope.
That's not what I'm saying. The world needs you. You're Superman. Be Superman.
Go on Instagram, your costume, and tell them.
Shows up at the town hall meeting, walks in, gives everybody a speech, runs away because he can't fly.
No, like Batman. No. With his arms behind.
Not the anime run.
Not true.
Yeah, they put the characters in a pretty interesting position because they're all powerless, truthfully, or just not powerful enough. In Jordan's case, I don't know what they're gonna do. Like I said, I don't got no predictions.
Yeah, cause what then?
My solution is they ain't gonna do, because they can't do no crossovers. So
Oh,
they've only ever done one crossover where the heroes actually help defeat the villain, and I actually like that because it felt realistic. Like when you have a villain that's more powerful than you, you ask your friends for help, and that was the Flash season 1, and I have mad respect for them doing that. When they brought in Arrow, well, that's the only person they brought in, but they have brought Firestorm in, but he actually asked other heroes for help, and it was only like a 5-minute crossover, but it made sense. Even Oliver reached out in his finale of season 3, and Barry came and helped. Like, that makes sense. That's, you know, they need to help each other. And it don't have to be this big event. It could just be a split second. But they don't do it that often.
Everyone, what I have to tell you is hard to believe. That red sun in our sky, I'm afraid it's real. As I understand it, there is another world like ours, an inverse world. And that red sun in our sky is their sun. I know, just let me finish. And there is something that wants to combine our world with theirs. And soon, you
Y'all
are going to
laughing?
see people
yeah.
from that other world, doppelgangers, okay? And I need you to
Y'all act like that's the
understand
craziest thing y'all ever seen.
that you
or heard.
must avoid
Like, there
them
isn't
at
a
all
man that
costs.
can fly.
Like y'all didn't just get
It's a
possessed
lie. You
last
have to
season
trust me.
and
Trust you.
was flying
She's
around.
telling the truth.
Then why haven't you published any of this in your paper?
Because I asked Chrissy not to. I wanted you all to hear it from me first.
Well, it sounds like you two are in cahoots.
We're trying to save lives, George.
Seems to me that job's best left to Superman, Miss Mayor.
Superman, I was
Unless you're planning on flying in and saving the world.
Okay, well,
Superman's not coming.
What's that now?
Superman has lost his powers, and he will not be coming to save us today.
Well, that's convenient. I suppose that means we have to rely on you to save us.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
That is not what I'm saying. Everyone, just let me finish.
Where do you get your information from? The problem here is obvious. Our mayor doesn't have any real answers. Just the frightened talk of someone who's in way over her head.
You already
George
lost,
died,
sir. You're not
so I
getting
can listen to
reelected.
more garbage about worlds melding and scary doppelgangers knocking at my door. No, I think we've heard
like
enough.
we ain't got metas
We
and
need
aliens among
answers
us.
from someone we can trust.
Y'all don't even make sense.
Maybe I can help with that.
Yeah, sit down.
Sir.
I don't know, it's all kind of crazy. I mean, that's Superman.
Our mom's been investigating this for weeks.
Wait, so you knew about this?
I hope by now you all know me as a friend. It's as a friend that I've come here to assure you that your mayor is telling you the truth.
Oh, y'all quiet now.
Embarrassing.
That does not mean
All
that all
quiet.
is
Y'all
lost.
just acted a whole fool.
Right.
I
A whole
saw
ass.
what this town was capable of last year. The way you all protected each other.
He about to
And I know
walk
you
out
can
and
do
get
it
in the
again.
car.
That starts by listening to your leader. Because I know
Security,
she's
hold
here
everybody at
for
the
you,
door. Keep them away from the windows. Can't let them
not to
see
serve
this.
her own interest.
The Krypton mobile.
With the dent in the back.
Everyone, the best thing you can do is get home. Surround yourself with your families. Beware of anyone who doesn't seem like themselves. The people from this other world may look just...
Oh yeah, let them leave first. They leaving. I'm coming up for autograph. They crazy.
Can I get a picture?
Man, wait. Since you ain't saving the earth, can I get a picture, an autograph? Since you ain't got nothing else to do. How did you get here, sir? If you ain't got no powers.
Just how are none of them
Just mine.
flabbergasted?
You walked all the way to
Appreciate
Smallville? I thought you were
protocol
in
paperwork.
Metropolis. I would have so many questions.
Right. Suddenly I'm an
Sorry, Bob.
interviewer.
Allie isn't gonna stop until Superman is dead, so you have to be there to protect them while I'm gone.
Please.
Your suit's on the timer.
I hope you don't die.
10 minutes, then you'll be mobile. But then I should be through the portal. Help me by staying on comms and guiding me back.
I agree that she should stay here and help protect, but I just hope you don't die.
I love you.
Oh yeah, he definitely did it.
Why you said that?
He said, I love you.
Oh, bitch. And she brought back up.
We should get going. Check in on John Henry now.
Hurry your head.
Hopefully Natalie's on her way. Because it's going to be Natalie and Jordan versus them two. Jordan can handle Bizarro Jonathan, and Natalie just going to have to go toe-to-toe with this Lana. And we just going to have to pray.
Defense systems are at full power, John.
Not just scared they worked. Let's hope it holds up when we find Allie.
How could he even see?
Impact!
Dad, do you read me?
I'm in the void between the portals. Same space room clock described.
Do you see Allie?
I do. And we don't have much time.
Jordan, why didn't you just tell me?
I wanted to. It's not always my decision.
Well, I can handle it. Whatever it is, I can handle it. Sarah? Come on.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna have to protect her.
Okay,
I'm so scared.
oh my god.
And the truth comes out.
What are you doing?
She only mad at her mom, too, for lying. Ooh!
He said you thought.
Sound good?
Sarah was there. He had the boost that he needed.
You're not gonna hurt my family.
What are you gonna do about it? You don't have powers.
Son, you don't have to do this.
You are better than this.
Well, not yet, but I will be. Well, all of us will. Except you. That's the irony, isn't it? If my dad were alive, you two could have merged. And you could have fixed him. You could have made him whole.
That's what I was saying about people who don't have people
I
to
guess
merge
since
with.
he's
It's not
dead.
them.
You might as well be too.
Talk to me.
She ain't got her suit. She ain't
Eyes
even
on her?
coming.
Affirmative. About to get a lot more than just eyes on her.
Reading's thin.
Call
Target's
her.
locked.
Traps open this.
You caught her.
Good day, Mark. It ain't that day. Now you got her attention.
Talk to me.
Call.
Come on, let's put up a fight.
Fuck. Our only weapon.
World scraps.
You got any X kryptonite on you, Jonathan?
Call the DOD.
They'll never get here in time.
Where your inhaler? I know you had an extra one hidden. Come on.
He should have had that on him.
Our crew getting whooped. Who getting the ass beat?
I don't know. I can't see. He's simultaneous to her.
Nice. Friendly fire. We love to see it. There you go.
Please, Dad, I know you can hear me. Dad!
Natalie, the time ago your suit has now expired, but my senses have identified an active superhuman attack in our vicinity.
Yes. We need you, Natalie, please. I know she want to go see what happened to her dad, though. Oh my god. You cowards. Come on, Jordan. He's trying. Oh. They can't do nothing. There we go. Ooh. Hit him right in the damn ankle. Damn. She ain't taking breath. I thought she was gonna hit him. There we go. They ain't taking no prisoners. They went for headshots. Headshots, dead shots. Oh my god, am I crazy? Damn. They was
That was good. We finally got what we wanted after 5 episodes in like 3 months.
Though, the only part that kind of didn't make sense was he super sped at her and she was able to swing quick enough to hit him. Technically, she shouldn't have been able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't have super speed. I mean, I guess if she anticipated, she might have swung sooner. But he could have just ran into it. I guess we'll just go with that. But I feel like how they made it look was that she swung after he sped off. And technically, she wouldn't have been able to do that. But it worked out. And it was badass. I loved it. Really, they lost because they held back. Lana and Jonathan, Bizarro Jonathan, because they wanted to, they wanted to like kill him slowly instead of just like neck snapping or something. Like they like to toy with you and make you suffer, and that was the downfall. Yep.
Well, besides that, they're crazy.
Because you could have just as easily fire breathed Superman. He could have burned. You know what I mean? Like, you could have ended that easily, but you chose to do it slow. And now you lost. But we'll see what happens next. I hope, like I said, I really hope they don't kill John Henry. I feel like it's more probable that he'll land on Bizarro World. And he'll probably meet Bizarro, Lois, and Jordan. And I don't know what he'll do with them. But he might meet them. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. There's like no like ending in sight. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing giving us a chance here. We have nothing. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't.
Yeah, because he's getting tore up in space or whatever.
Yeah, and Clark still ain't got no power. Like, in the episode almost over, like, we have no chance of doing anything.
We took down Allie's 2 best acolytes, but we still have no idea how to stop her from merging with Worlds. And we've lost contact with John Henry. I'd feel a lot better if we got you to a secure location.
With all due respect, Sam, I think we're going to take Lon's advice. Go home and be with the people we love. You did real good.
It's Nat that saved us.
Where is Nat?
That's twice you've saved my life now.
She did not care.
You know, when you guys invited my dad and me to stay with you, I thought it was a mistake. And when we moved out, I was so stoked to have our own place. And now here we are. It's the end of the world, and I'm sitting here because I don't know where else to go.
It's not the end of the world.
You can always stay with us, sweetie. As long as you want.
I can't locate my dad. His signal's lost. And I just have this feeling like I'm never gonna see him again.
Your dad is a hero. I know it's scary right now, but I know that he is out there fighting for us. I promise you. So you gotta believe that he's gonna come back.
Like I said, he's on Bizarro World.
I do.
That's why she can't find his signal. Or that, or just floating unconsciously. Floating unconsciously.
Come on, we need to get inside.
Forgot about this.
You knew, didn't you?
Yep, she did.
You knew that Jordan had powers.
She
You
was
didn't
gonna be
even
mad.
flinch when you saw him. His eyes, the way that he... You've known for a while. Why didn't you just tell me? Because I wanted you to have a normal life.
Now you gotta be mad at her like
Mom,
you did to
Jordan
Jordan.
says some of the decisions aren't his to make. I know him. I know he's been wanting to tell me something, and this is it, isn't it? Mom, I broke up with him. I wouldn't if I... You should have just told me. But Sarah...
Tamira, we gotta be the
Should
peace
have
and
broke up
calm.
with him.
Okay?
It would have made a
It didn't
difference.
make
Sarah,
sense.
Hey, what's going on?
You broke up with him before she even knew anyway, so.
Sarah,
It don't matter.
we're not finished. We need to talk.
no, I don't want to talk to you.
Then you better listen, because that secret you learned is important in ways you don't understand. And I need you to promise you will not say anything to anyone.
What are you talking about?
Molly,
Mom, what's happening?
They're about to flip. They're all about to be in verse. Oh god.
But this isn't our home. It's their house from the other earth.
How can we get in that house? Is it because they're moving?
Same thing's probably happening on that side too. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm T and Richards. A new episode of Tom Swift is coming up next.
Less car in this promo, ain't no way.
Stay home, be with your loved ones, and pray for a miracle.
America.
Miracle.
What matters is that we're all together.
That's what
No
I'm saying.
losing hope yet.
There's still one person who can stop her. Me.
Lois, season finale next Tuesday at 8, 7 Central, only on the CW.
Wow. I hope you got something up his sleeve that I don't know, because the rest of us ain't got no clue. Your mama didn't say nothing helpful. She just said there was one way. Still don't know. Maybe he'll go back and ask her. But
You probably have to go to Ice.
the Fortress of Solitude?
Yeah.
Well, they could go to the Desert Fortress too. That's closer. But still, like,
Because it's opposite though. So.
no, remember there was two. There's always two. Doesn't matter whether it's the inverse or not. Because Tyrell has one, so that's the closest one to them. So, yeah, I don't know. He just has to get his powers back some way, and then he's gonna have to fight her. That's the only way it's gonna. It's probably gonna get the classic superhero ending. Gets his powers back. They got a full-on fight. It'll be lit, and then they beat her. And then I don't know what happens after that. I don't know what the repercussions will be or what they're gonna try to set up for next season. But it would be crazy if she won and they had the whole next season took place on Bizarro Earth and having to deal with those problems and trying to fix the world. That would be a cool arc. Kind of like what they should have did with Flashpoint with the Flash. Instead of making it one episode, it should have been a couple episodes from that. Like, that would be cool. And like, since Clark doesn't have a doppelganger, everybody else merges and is their opposite self, but he has to navigate through Bizarro world trying to find a way to get his world back. Trying to stop Allie, but from the flip side. And maybe John will end up being able to help him too, because John and Natalie, because they don't have doppelgangers. Because Natalie doesn't exist technically because on Reverse Earth, John Henry Irons and Lois didn't have a baby, therefore they didn't have Natalie, therefore she wouldn't have a doppelganger, so she would be fine. I mean, there's a chance there could be a John Henry Irons on that Earth, but maybe not, because he's from a different Earth, so we might be okay. So it might be them three all next season trying to figure out how to fix all this. That would be really cool and something different, instead of it just being the classic hero beats villain. But you never know. It would be really cool. And then, like, he'd have to fight to save his family. Because he wouldn't, obviously, the other Jonathan would probably take over his, I mean, does it work that way? Like, all the inverse people just win? I wonder. Or do, like, is it going to be, like, half and half? Like, some people will be regular, other people will be the inverse? I don't know.
I don't know. Because they're saying, like, okay, you can move but wherever you're born, there's the original signature. So, like, you're probably drawn back to that place.
It's all a very confusing concept, truthfully. Because, like, we all just kind of, we're swapping Earths right now. Or, like, everything's becoming inverse, but, like, and they were even, like, fading in and out. But it's just, like, I don't know. It just seemed like, for now, the scenery changed. The people are fine. But then, I don't know who's going to remain dominant once everybody merges. Like, is it just a stronger mind, or...
But, like, the setting, what about the setting?
I think it'll be Allie's Earth, for sure. If she's in control, she's going to make it more like her Earth. That's what she's most comfortable with.
Right.
So it'll probably... Cause
I can't learn to read backwards. That's a whole nother language.
Well, it'll come natural to them because their other half will know it, probably.
Unless they're just solo.
But like I said, that would be an interesting concept. But other than that, I don't know what they're going to pull to get his powers back. I don't have no guesses, y'all. But, yeah, I knew Sarah was going to be mad at her mom. She's always mad when people don't tell her stuff. But it's just like...
I mean, you broke up with him before she even found out.
Right, so there's no point in you being mad at her.
It was a petty breakup, too.
And you know she was going to tell you, but...
Right.
I mean, you can be mad about it, or you can just get over it and move on. And stop overreacting.
About it. Your house is changing.
Maybe next time you'll listen to Jordan and just give him space like he gave you space. Like, come on now. Like, she's frustrating sometimes. She really is. But, yeah, like I said, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with John Henry Irons since he's just kind of floating in between. I'm just interested to see what they do. I don't know. I don't want to keep saying the same thing. I just don't know, truthfully. You got any predictions?
No.
Well, we're just going to have to see next week, y'all. It was a good episode, though. It was, like I said, this was kind of like the calm before the storm. But I definitely enjoyed. My favorite scene, of course, was Jordan versus Bizarro Lana and Bizarro Jonathan, with Natalie coming in for the save. That was definitely the most epic scene, the scene I was waiting for.
Yeah.
It was lit.
And Sarah's reaction, because when he was like,
right,
go!
finally.
I was like...
It was only a matter of time before she knew.
Right.
Like, so.
I just love, sometimes, the love when the hero gives up their identity. Sometimes.
To certain people. Not the Barry Allen treatment where it's just
and like everybody villain he meets is like, I'm Barry
That's
Allen.
my one thing with the show. Like, and like when you watch animated stuff, like they can defeat the villain. By the end of it, the villain still don't know the hero's identity. In the live action shows, they always have to make it a point for the villain to find out who the hero is. Like, that doesn't need to happen. Like, they can do the whole villain thing the whole season and the villain not find out who the hero is, truthfully.
Unless it's a long-time villain, like a Joker and Batman.
Even Joker don't know he's Bruce Wayne, or that would have been out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
but like, it makes more sense if it's a long-term villain, like Joker and Bruce Wayne.
Even still, very rarely has Joker ever figured it out. But that Batman goes out of his way to make sure nobody finds out. I'm not talking about him because that usually doesn't happen for Batman. Nobody really finds out Batman's identity. I'm talking about the other heroes. They let their villains find out who they are, and I just don't like that.
Because they're sloppy with it, and
very sloppy. Like, or they just get caught lacking.
And Barry always taking his mask off, just like.
As soon as the villain get difficult, let me take my mask off so I can be human with them. It's like, no, Barry. Fuck them.
You don't have to do that.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the Patreon for that.
And we'll see you guys for the season finale of Superman and Lois.
Bye.